Hey lovelies, I'm Angelle and I hope that you are having a great day today. So I'm going to be showing you guys 2 healthy food swaps you can make for Christmas, as well as 1 drink which is kind of like examples. So around Christmas time there's a lot of unhealthy food, and don't get me wrong, I still eat it, but these are just some simple little things that you can do and some recipes that you could make instead of the usual. So the first one, let's start off with the food. Okay, so I don't know if this is everywhere, but in Australia we have rumbles. Now rumbles have a lot of sugar in them because of the condensed milk, which is not very good for you, as well as having rum in it, which alcohol is not good for you, even though in rumbles it isn't very much. It's just, I just prefer to make bliss balls. So let's go into the recipe. So with this recipe, I pretty much change it every time, but there's like a basic outline. So pretty much you want, I would say, about 150 grams of like dried, not necessarily dried stuff, but like, you know, your nuts, seeds, oats, as well as I usually add in an extra thing of chia seeds on top of that. Usually around about 100 grams of dried fruit. I mainly use dates. And then I like to add in extra things such as a teaspoon of cacao powder, some vanilla. I also like to add in a few drops of essential oils, either peppermint or wild orange are my favorites to use. I'm going to use peppermint because I feel like that's kind of a bit of a Christmassy thing. And then some coconut. I usually just tip some coconut in. So yeah, and then I'll show you guys in a minute, but if you're using a food processor, just add it all in and mix it together until it's blended. But I'm going to be using my Thermomix. This is a Thermomix friendly recipe as well, so I just usually put it on for about 45 seconds to a minute on speed 9, and then yeah, so let's do it. The blissful recipe, since it had the dried fruit in it, which was a sweetener plus fruit, is very good for you, as well as having the nuts and chia seeds and oats and everything, which make it super filling, and they are still super sweet like the regular rumbles, just they're way better for you, and they'll have heaps of benefits. So the second switch that you can do is to do with drinks. So as a kid, I'm a kid, but like kids, I know that we would have soft drink for Christmas around Christmas time with lunch and dinner, and then the adults will have their alcohol. So these are switches that you can make for either of these. And so instead of having alcohol or soft drink, you're gonna have fresh real juice. Like this juice, which is one of my favorites. It's just called Original Juice Company Black Label. You can just get it from Coles, and it's probably from Woolies as well. You can get many. There's also one called Nudie. I don't have it here at the moment, but you want juice that is just pure fruit, so it doesn't have any additives. This one is our ingredients. Orange juice is 99.9%, so it's just the oranges, and then it says vitamin C, which is that 0.1%. So yeah, so it's really good to have one of those juices. And yeah, another one that I really love is one called Nudie. We haven't had it for a while, but it's also just the complete fruit juiced down. And then another one that you can do if you wanna, this one is even closer to soft drink than juice, and it's a kombucha. I already drank it. This is just a brand that we had, and pretty much there's a few different ones that I like Remedy. There's one called Remedy, and then we also get this fresh one where we live. So kombucha is a really good option for you to have instead. And then I'll show you a quick recipe for another drink that you can make, I guess. So along with the rumbles, there are so many Christmas treats that let's move this pillow over, that I love. Some of these being like Rocky Road. My grandma makes a really nice peppermint slice, or like little fudges and trifles, oops, I don't know. And then another one that I really love is gingerbread. So I've got a gingerbread recipe for you guys. So here it is. So having this gingerbread recipe rather than a regular one is much better, as it's lower in sugar. So rather than having a gingerbread biscuit, cookie, whatever, like a regular one, which will have a lot more sugar in it, including the icing, because usually there's quite a bit in the icing, you can make my little recipe. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope that it was helpful and that you enjoyed it. If you did, can you please give it a like, as well as subscribing down below, because it really helps to support my channel. Bye!